All right, just about set to go. And our pitcher in this game, Tigersvs. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, this guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, and guys that are playing behind him just seem to take it to another level. You know, he's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, to try to save that bullpen for the game and the next game, he'll go out there and wear it. So in this one, if he can keep his pitch count down early, he has the ability to work deep into this ballgame.
And he deals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And this is inside.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not. Now, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
The shortstop takes the ball. 2-2. One out, base is empty. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield.
He's good.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's Alex Kirilloff. That one misses, and the count is 3-1. And fouled off.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Kicks and fires. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. 2 on, 1 out. Here's Byron Buxton. And he takes one right on the black. 1-2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And now he looks it back to second. 2 on, 1 out. Fights it off. He'll see another. At the belt and fires. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The pitch.
That's ball 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ball strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
So first and second with 2 outs. Manuel Margot, the next twin up to hit. And that's ripped for a base hit. Runner around third. Fires it to the plate. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher. And the inning ends on an awesome play.
Back here with my pal Siggy. Starting on the mound in this one, Pablo Lopez.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Here's Riley Green. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
For a base hit. throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
First and second, no outs. Here's Mark Canham. And the pitch. And it's strike two.
2-2 now.
First and second here, no outs. And another ball. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Bailey Ober warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Number 51 also getting ready. Got him! And that is a big first out. Now it's the second baseman, Colt Keith. And the right-hander deals. Swings through that one for strike two.
One ball.
All eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. It falls in, and that's enough. Here comes Urshela around third. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
One down. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Next pitch misses. And now 3-1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Right side. And they get Torkelson for the out. Runner tagging from third. The throw is offline. He's safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Runner at second, 2 down. That's a hit. Runner holds at third, so even with 2 outs, they didn't risk it.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And that's in for a strike. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Lined, and that's a base hit. 1 run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
The batter now, Javier Baez. And now 2-2.
Well, it stinks to be down by, these runs early in this ball game like this, but you've got 2 outs. You've got to close the door because you still have a chance with how much time is left in this one.
Just off the outside edge.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but...
And he chases that one. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We move on to the second here at Comerica. It's the Tigers 3. Back here in Detroit, new inning getting started. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Austin Martin. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Low throw, and he can't pick it.
That's why you run hard, 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield on.
And now it's so the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Shelby Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Mark gets his lead at first with nobody out. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And another ball. The Tigers leading by 3 here at the top of the second. That's inside. And now it's 3-2.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
3-2 on the way. And that one off the inside edge. You walked him.
Base knock, and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
Christian Vasquez, the hitter. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right-handed reliever.
Ball 2.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. No outs. Runners at first and second. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Just missing there. And that's ball 3. Kyle Farmer next to bat for Minnesota. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Good eye in that spot.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And that one fouled off. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Popped up, and the infield fly is called. Here's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. New pitcher for the Tigers, Andrew Chafin. He's been so good against lefties. The 1-1. And another ball.
1 strike.
Close, but called a ball. 3-1. Carlos Correa in the on-deck circle for the Twins.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And he walked him.
That's ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
Here's Carlos Correa. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. Got the back going too soon. It's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Kicks and deals. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Twins leave the bases loaded. Back now and a new arm in the mound to start the bottom of the second. Bailey over.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Matt Vierland getting ready to hit. The line to kick the pitch. That's hard hit on the line. Martin snags it on the run.
The third baseman, number
Back to the
13.
top of the Detroit order. And up next for Detroit, Gio Urshela. The wind of the pitch. On the ground, out to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
He's in.
So digging in, Riley Green. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. On the pinch run, Parker Meadows. Here's a 2-1. And there he goes. There's the ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. The 3-1. On the ground. To first. And he's out. Mark Canna up now for the Tigers.
Mark Canna.
Ripped on a line. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing.
Santana takes it himself. What a play. Inning over. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-0. Now into the ball game on defense, Zach McKinstry. He's the new third baseman.
Leading up for the Twins.
And now for the Twins, Alex Kirilloff. And now the lefty. That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 away. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. Jason Foley takes over on the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
There's a swing and a miss.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Buxton headed for third. The relay throw in there safely.
All over that one right there. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Up the middle, and a base hit knocks in a run.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
2-2 down. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2-2 now. That to right. Bierling brings it in with a nice running grab. Carlos Santana, the next Twin up to hit. Tyler Holton on the pitch here.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Holton is just 1 strike away. Battling here as he fouls it away. comes a pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Got it. That finishes the evening's action.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.